Hello everyone, welcome back to Cuban Slang channel. It's been 2 years without shooting or releasing any video, but I'm very happy to be back and bring you more Cuban slang vocabulary. In today's video, you're gonna learn this number of Cuban slang words that you need to know if you want to, number one, travel to Cuba and communicate with local people. Secondly, if you have Cuban friends and they don't speak English, so you have to communicate with them in Spanish. And third, if you are a Spanish learner and you're just curious about a different Spanish slang. Whatever your reason, this is your channel to learn Cuban slang, so keep watching to the end and let's get started at once. Bache. Bache. Bache means pothole. So you know that pothole is a large rough in the surface of a road that is formed by traffic and bad weather. And this is very common to find a bache in Cuba's roads. So an example would be, en ese camino hay un bache grandísimo. Baches. 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 A baches is a plural form of bache. Ese camino está lleno de baches. Bulla. 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 Now, if you listen carefully, I don't say bulla, bulla. I say bulla. So I replace the sound z with an e sound. And this is very typical from Cuban people as well. Bulla means noise. ¿Qué clase de bulla hay? Right now, it's very calm. But 2 minutes ago, había una bulla. By the way, if you would like me to make a video about the plural form in Spanish and how Cuban people replace j sound with e sound in words like bulla, just ask me in comments down below and I will work on it for you. Bronca. 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 Bronca for Cuban people is a heated argument that can lead to a fight. For example, mi vecino tuvo una bronca con su esposa esta mañana. Mata. 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 It means a tree. For example, tengo una mata de mangos en mi casa. Jevito. 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 And this is basically used when the relationship isn't as serious as it should be, or taking into account the age of the boy. For example, it's very common to ask a teen girl, ¿Ya tienes jevito? Maybe at high school. Jeva. Jeva. Jeva means girlfriend. Example, ¿Cómo se llama tu jeva? What's your girlfriend's name? Or again, if we are talking to a teen boy, we would ask, ¿Ya tienes jevita? When you have an extra motivation to start doing something, maybe to resume shooting videos for YouTube, or you wanna go to a new place, or you're gonna go to the beach, you might say that extra motivation in Cuban slang would be embullo. Embullo. For example, tengo un embullo por empezar a hacer videos para YouTube. Or, tengo un embullo de ir a la playa este fin de semana. Kurda. 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 It makes reference to someone who is already drunk. For example, this boy went to the party and he started drinking alcohol, and at some point he's already drunk. So in Cuban slang that would be ya está kurda. However, if we're talking about someone who has been drinking too much alcohol for years, we would say él ya es un kurda. He's already an alcoholic. Next one, Juma. Juma. Some time ago, Juma was a word that Cuban people used to make reference, number one, to the United States, number two, someone who lived in the United States, an American person. However, nowadays, it's very common if you see a foreigner on the streets, you say, oh, él es un Juma, he's a foreigner. Or, if I have a friend and she moved abroad, any country in the world except Cuba, I would say, mi amiga vive en el Juma. Se fue pa'l Juma. Java. 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 So Java is this you see the picture, is any kind of handbag. For example, if I go to the market and I bring a handbag full of tomatoes, I would say, traje una java llena de tomates. Escapao. Escapao. In Cuban slang, when we have a word that ends with the syllable ado or ada, we tend to omit the D sound. We connect the two final vowels. In this case, escapado. But in Cuban slang, we say escapao. Escapao. Alright? I don't say escapao, I would say escapao with the Spanish J sound. Remember the 19 Cuban slang greetings video where I explain this sound, instead of s. So escapao is someone who is brilliant, really good at something. Very common phrase that you're gonna hear around you if you come to Cuba would be él está escapao. It means he's brilliant at speaking English, he is brilliant at speaking Spanish, at technology, whatever. Él está escapao. Or if we're talking about a girl, that would be escapa instead of escapada. Ella está escapada. Fula. Fula. Fula means dollar. If we apply the Spanish rule of adding an S at the end of the word to get the plural form of the word, we would say that fulas is the plural form of fula. So fula, dollar. Fulas, dollars. For example, para viajar afuera hay que tener fulas. Before we move on with the video, I would like to invite to like this video if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notifications so that you won't miss out my latest videos. Now pay attention. We were talking about dollars some seconds ago. 5 words that Cuban people use to make references to money. They all mean money. First of all, varo. 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 Plata. 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 Estilla. 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 Money. 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 And the last one, which is the hardest, is guaniquiqui. 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 One example is gonna help you to understand all these words. If I want to say that he is a person who has a good economic situation, I would simply say he has money. But in Cuban slang, I would say él tiene varo, or él tiene plata, él tiene guaniquiqui, or él tiene maní, or él tiene estilla. Another word, very, very common. Not only Cuban people use this word. I have also heard some people from Uruguay, for example, using this word. Dali. Dali. And it's a word to motivate to action. We're talking about, hey, why don't we go to the beach this weekend? And I say, dale. I mean, I agree with your plans and I also want to go. So I feel motivated to go to the beach with you. Dale. The last word for today's video is churre. Churre. It means dirt. Esta casa tiene un churre, which is a lie because I always clean my house. Thank you so much for watching this video up to the very end. I'm really, really happy to resume shooting videos. I really love the long form videos because I have to study and I have to think about all the content that I'm gonna bring you, and I also know that you enjoy it a lot. Please let me know in comments below which word was your favorite one. Which word sounds funnier for you? Okay, I was also thinking about starting making videos in Spanish because I feel that you probably would like to start learning Cuban slang in Spanish, or would you like to keep learning Cuban slang in English? Please let me know in comments below if you would like me to keep releasing videos in English or in Spanish. This is very important for me. I have a lot of ideas of new videos to make. Let me know in comments below which kind of content would you like to watch, and I will select and I'm gonna start working straight away on that. See you in the next video. Bye bye.